Welcome, guys. My name is Nikki Stewart.
And my name is Emmaus Ferdinand.
And we are super excited that you joined us here today. However you found us, whether somebody invited you on here or whether you found us from one of our videos, we are going to show you something that has changed our lives so immensely, okay? So a couple years ago, we were working paycheck to paycheck. We weren't able to travel as much as we wanted to. And so we didn't want to live like that anymore. We wanted to be able to have the time that we wanted, the money to be able to go where we wanted, and just be stress-free. And we've been able to find something that's been such a huge blessing for us. And so we're going to share that with you now. So if you haven't figured it out, we are talking about a travel club, all right? And we are super excited about it. It is one of the biggest things that we have seen and definitely something we're the most excited about. And so 5 reasons why this has been the #1 travel club that has changed our lives, okay? Number 5 is credibility, okay, guys? We knew we wanted to travel. We knew we wanted to travel more and do it for cheaper, but we wanted to make sure we were joining something that was credible. I'm sure that's what you guys are thinking too, right? So we are a 13-year, multi-billion-dollar travel giant. That's what you're seeing right now with this travel club. We have won multiple awards. 2 million people, over 2 million, have sat in you guys' seats and watched what you guys are watching and just said, this makes sense. Yes, I want to do it. Oprah also saw what we were doing with our WorldVentures Foundation and made a full-page article about it. Number 4, the ease and the absolute affordability of the trips, okay? Guys, our trips are the guaranteed cheapest 4- and 5-star dream trips, which are our package trips. So I'm going to go through one of the trips. We have a lot of them, but I'm just going to go through one. Most of our trips, the dream trips that I'm going to show you, over 5,000 of them, they all include a 4- and 5-star hotel, your food, and excursions. A lot of them are all inclusive as well, and some of them include pickup from the airport, which is amazing, okay? So this one, we actually went to for our friend Kimway's birthday in Dubai. Birthdays used to be celebrated at the club downtown Baltimore. So for us to be able to go all the way to the Middle East was definitely something that changed because of this club. So we got to go there for 5 days, 4 nights. We stayed in a 5-star hotel. They picked our bags up, unpacked them, gave us a welcome drink. We skipped the line because we were part of this VIP club, right? We also had our breakfasts included, a lot of our meals, and then our first night that we were there, our first full night, they picked us up in trucks. We did sand duning through the desert, which is pretty much like you're going fast on the sand hills. It's like a roller coaster. We're adrenaline junkies, so we love it. We got there. It was a desert oasis during the sunset. Pink and purple skies reflecting off the white sand desert. They had silk pillows all on the ground for us, tandoori dancers, belly dancers, a private chef, food, camel riding, ATVing, henna. And that was just day 1, right? They had something for us every single day, and that's how all of the dream trips are. This one was only $548, guys, not a night, for the entire week that we were there. $548, and if you see that little circle with the number next to it, those are points. 360 points, which equals $360 that we can deduct from that. So if we're going for 2 people, which is about $1,100, we can take $360 off of that, which I don't know what that 1,100 minus 360 is, but it equals cheap, and that's all we needed to know. So I'm sure you're wondering, do we have domestic trips? Can we go all around the world? Can we stay local? And the answer is yes. You can go anywhere that you want to. Like I said, over 5,000 of them, so you can choose where you would like to go. We have local trips as well. We actually just came back from Vegas a few days ago, so we have you covered. How do we go on these trips? How are they so cheap? Because I know that's what I was thinking. We have wholesale versus retail. So WorldVentures will go and buy a bulk of hotels, cruises, excursions, and they can buy it cash so that us as the members get it for way, way, way cheaper. The only catch is that you have to be a member to join and to take part of the discount. So that's number 4. Number 3. What we're going to talk about is something that definitely got our attention, and this was earning vacations, okay, guys? So #1 way to earn your vacations, when you get started today, you get anything that you put into this club back immediately to go towards any of those 5,000 dream trips. So I love that. 2, whenever you dine out and you use our award-winning app, We have a dining program where you can look through thousands of restaurants that are anywhere in the world. You find some that are affiliated with us. You eat what you want, drink what you want, whatever. Take a picture of the receipt, and then you get a percentage of that back to go towards your trips. You can also earn your way to vacation from booking your own trip. So we have a website that's very similar to Expedia that you get immediately today when you get started. And so when you book your flights, your hotels, your cruises, you get a percentage of that back to go towards your future hotels, your future cruises, your future excursions, so that you can benefit and you kind of recycle those dollars, which is awesome, all right? The fourth way that you're able to earn vacations is to refer. Because when we go on vacation, what's the number one thing that we do? We tell people about it. People are asking us what we're doing, where we're going, and we could just stop a stranger in the supermarket and say, you know what I'm doing next week? Girl, I'm going to Dubai. Okay, oh, you're going to be here? Yeah, it's all right. The fifth way to earn vacations is shopping, which I know ladies, even guys, even if you don't like shopping, you have to, because hopefully you're not watching this naked. You have something on that you bought, right? So when you shop, we have thousands of stores that you can go check. We have Target, we got Walmart, we got Nordstrom Rack, we got Bloomingdale's. When you shop there, you get a percentage of that back. It tracks it online, so you can do online shopping, or you can online shop to pick up in the store, because sometimes we need stuff right away, right? And whenever you do that, it tracks the money, and that can go towards discounting your flights, your hotels, your dream trips, all right? So that was number 3. The best way to take a vacation is to earn it. Número 2, which is our WorldVentures Foundation. If you guys have a heart for giving back, if you love to give, this is something this was near and dear to us. Every dollar that is spent goes towards the WorldVentures Foundation, which partakes in helping kids that are impoverished, building schools in unfortunate countries or impoverished countries, giving filtered drinking water in Africa, small business loans, and even here in the U.S., helping kids that are less fortunate by giving them technology resources or getting them off the streets and then getting them into sports. So we had the privilege of going to Guatemala a few years back, and out of all the trips that we've been to, that was the one that touched us the most. Number 1, since you've made it through 5, 4, 3, and 2, you have made it to the top, the number 1 thing that has allowed us to have the time freedom and the money freedom that we first started out telling you that we needed to be able to travel the way that we do. So this part that we're going to talk about right now is optional. But before we get into that, I'm sure you're wondering, Nicole, how much is it to get started in the travel club? So we have 2 different memberships, the first of which is Gold, which is everything I've talked about so far. And that one is only $223 to get started today, that you pay one time and never pay again, and only $57 a month. Now, Platinum, I'm a Platinum member. I've always been the type of person that like the best of everything, but you choose what's the best fit for you. Platinum is only $380 one time that you never pay again, and $99 a month. But today, there is a special promotion, and you can do either the Gold or Platinum and get started today for only $149.99. That is crazy, okay? And then they took it a step further and they said, with that $149, you're actually gonna get $200 back immediately tonight. $100 to go towards the dream trips and $100 to go shopping with. I wish I joined something and I got more back than I paid to go use towards the product. That's awesome. And then they said, if you know 4 people, now I want you to listen really closely. 4 people, and if they want to eat their way into vacation, shop their way into vacation, you never have to pay another monthly fee again in your life, guys. I never heard of anything that allowed me to waive my monthly fees by blessing my friends and family and allowing them to do something cheaper that they wanted to do anyway. If you wanted to be part of a credible company that's been able to travel and help millions of people, if you wanted to be able to take the cheap and most affordable and easiest way to travel, then you're in the right place. If you wanted to be a way that you can earn your way into vacations and give back, all of those things, if you like those things, then guess what? There are a lot of other people that like it as well. And you're not alone. And because we found those people and we're searching for people right now that are like us and that were like us, that just wanted a way to travel more, we're now also teaching you how to make money off of all of those things. And so I can't think of a more qualified person on this couch than my bae Emmaus, who can share with you how to make money. We've both been able to make separately 6 figures in this company, and that's allowed us to walk away from our 9 to 5s. We travel full time. We help people travel full time. We help people replace their income full time, and we also have time for the things that we're really passionate about. One of mine is a nonprofit for young girls. He has interests that he's in, and now that he doesn't have to spend so much of his stress and time with a 9 to 5, he's able to put that into things that he actually loves as well. And so we just want to show you guys the same thing. If you're interested in hearing more about that, this optional part, then just stay tuned to what he has to say.
All right, guys, so I'm going to be talking to you guys about the business, which I'm very passionate about, because I know that we're talking about all these fun things about traveling and seeing the world, but if you're living check to check, or if you don't have the money to actually travel, then it can't happen. And like myself, 6 years ago, I was pretty much living check to check. And as you guys can see in this situation here, that was pretty much my life. I was paying rent, I was paying the water bill, I was paying my car note. I just felt like life was just getting the best of me and just kind of beating me up. So it wasn't until I read this book, and I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but it's a book, it's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and it really changed my life. It woke me up in a way, because, it showed me how I was thinking, how I was living, and I just want to break it down for you guys just a little bit. As you guys can see, there's like 4 boxes right there, and then the upper left-hand side where it says employee, pretty much what that means is you're an employee, you're basically trading time for money, and that was my life for a couple of years. When I graduated college, I was pretty much just paying the bills, and even though I got my own car, I had my own apartment, I was living check to check. And after doing it for a few years, I started getting very frustrated. I didn't really understand what I was going to do to change that situation, but I knew there was more to life than that. So I said, okay, let me try something different, and I started my own business. And it changed things financially, but I basically traded 9 to 5 for 24/7. And if you're a business owner, you could feel the pain. I was excited because, man, now I'm making some cool cash and things are changing financially, but I'm basically there from 6 o'clock in the morning usually to 8, 9 o'clock at night, and working that much hours. Even though I was young, I felt like I was old. I felt like my life was over, and I just didn't want to live life like that for a long period of time. And of course, I met my fiance, and we started thinking about one day having a family, being married, and having kids. And I didn't want to be the husband that was just like not around, or not providing but just not around time-wise for the kids, and spending those memories with them, and just sending my wife on the vacations without me, right? So I knew that even though I was making income and I was providing financially, time was very important for my family as well. So I wanted to figure a way to move from that left side of the quadrant to the right side. And I just didn't know how to cross that barrier, and I was looking for something. And that's when I actually ran into this, what you guys are about to hear about, and it opened my eye, okay? Because I became a business owner where I owned a system versus a business owning me, all right? So now, if you don't understand any of that, just what's your plan B, all right? Because you might have a plan A already, and if that plan A is leaving you just either financially broke, or maybe the finance is not what it is, maybe just time broke, meaning that you don't have any time, what's your way out of it? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. And this company, WorldVentures, provides an opportunity for people to change their circumstances. I did my research when I first seen this, because I wanted to make sure that what I put my hands on is something legitimate and something that's going to be around for a long time. We've been around for 13 years. We have a headquarters right here in the USA. right in Texas, okay? And we have over 500 employees. We're open in 34 different countries, which is, amazing. And at the same time, we've been backed up by companies like the Inc. 5000, the Direct Selling News. I mean, it's just so many different accolades that we have. And to me, that showed me that we're here to stay, and I could stand behind it, all right? So now, the cool thing I like about this business is that you can literally run your business from your laptop, all right? You can become a mobilepreneur. You could even use your cell phone, any smartphone to just show a video, just like how you're watching this right here. You can show the same exact video. We have plenty of other videos that you can choose from. So you can literally travel the world, if you're gonna be traveling, and work your business from anywhere, which is amazing. And I love that about our business. We actually have training programs right on your laptop as well, or your smartphone, that you can watch and learn exactly how to build a business like this, okay? So now we have different positions in our company, and what you can see here is in each position how much income potential that you can actually make, all right? And you could get excited about this because this is the money part. You can make anywhere from about $200 to $300 a month, all the way up to $50,000 a month, guys. So you could choose any of those in between, whatever your goal is. The person that invited you here can show you exactly how to get there. And if you were invited by us, of course, we will coach you and help you get to your goals. I'm currently a regional marketing director, which is abbreviated by RMD. And that literally has changed my life, because this is residual income, guys. And if you don't know what residual income is, just think about your favorite TV show. And whoever that actor is, one of my favorite TV shows is The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And, Will Smith shot that series years ago. I mean, in the late 80s, all right? And, every time an episode gets played, even though he did those recordings once, he gets paid for it over and over and over again, all right? And, that's just amazing. So imagine getting paid like that from doing something once, but getting paid for it over and over again. And that's exactly what our business allows you to do. Our company have different bonuses where not only that we pay people in cash, we also give people money towards a vehicle of their choice, which is exciting. You can use that to get a luxury vehicle or to just keep it as extra income. We've helped a lot of people actually accomplish this. As you guys can see from these pictures right here, one of my dreams when I seen this bonus was to actually qualify for my dream car, which was a Mercedes-Benz CLS 550. I used to have that as a screensaver, for years. I'm talking about 4 or 5 years. And because of this company, it's allowed me to actually accomplish that goal and knock it out my bucket list. My fiance is driving her paid-for car as well, which is a Mercedes-Benz SLK 280 drop-top convertible as well. All right, so imagine that, both of us driving luxury cars. I'll tell you guys, before this, I was not driving a luxury car. I had a Nissan Altima that had about 300 or something thousand miles, about to just break down on me, all right? So this thing has definitely been a blessing, and I'm sure it will be a blessing for you guys as well, all right? We just simply want you just to let the person that invited you here know if you are A, B, or C, all right? So A pretty much means that you love the travel aspect and you want to get started immediately with the travel, start saving money, start going on those vacations and having fun, bring in some peak life experiences with you and your family, all right? So that's an A, okay? So that means that you just want to travel. So now a B stands for business. And if you're like us, you definitely get excited about this part because this is the money part right here, all right? So now, traditionally, it will cost you an additional $100 one time and $25 a month to get started. And keep in mind, guys, the business part is completely optional. But right now, our company has a special promotion, which we're all very excited about, where you could join by picking either the gold or platinum membership plus business rep for only $149. Amazing. Usually it's either $404 or $604. But right now, for a limited time only, it's only $149. So now, I don't want you to feel like you need to have all the answers to get started with the business, because when we got started, we didn't have all the answers, right? We just got started and got excited about it. And just like a job, you'll learn on the job, all right? And with us, you'll learn as you're building your business, learning as you're earning, all right? So now, if you're a C just means that you didn't see anything that you liked, all right? And that's perfectly fine as well. But just get back to the person that invited you here, and just let them know that you're ready to get started. And if you were invited by us, definitely click on the link below. And we hope to see you in the beaches of the world.
Can't wait to see ya.